Everyone, let's welcome Alyssa to the Maury Show. Now, Alyssa admits something that's always going to get you in trouble. You see, 2 years ago, her boyfriend, Jesse, coerced her into having a threesome with another guy. And soon after that, Alyssa found out she was pregnant with her now 18-month-old son, Mason. So a year later, after a brief breakup, they got back together, and Alyssa discovered she was pregnant again with her now 3-month-old daughter, Juniper Louise. So Jesse and Alyssa are back together. But Jesse doesn't think he's the father of either of these kids. This is Alyssa's story.
I've been with Jesse since I was 17 years old. I can't believe he's denying our 2 kids. I've tried to do everything I could to keep Jesse happy. That's why I let him convince me to have a threesome with one of his male friends. Now I'm being punished for that mistake. Jesse thinks the other guy could be Mason's father. After that, our relationship was nothing but rocky. We broke up, and I admit I slept with someone else. But Jesse slept with someone else too. When I found out I was pregnant with Juniper Louise, Jesse immediately denied her. But I know Jesse's her father because she looks exactly like him. Jesse keeps threatening to leave our family. But if he doesn't stop denying our children, I'll be the one leaving.
So right before you got pregnant with Mason, what did Jesse convince you to do?
He convinced me to have a threesome with his male best friend. Right.
He convinced you.
To spice up our relationship,
Could
right?
you say no?
Well, I mean, I wanted to help our relationship. We're supposed to be together. Like, we're supposed to do this together. That's what he wanted.
Alyssa, that kind of backfired on you, right?
Right. Now I have to deal with fighting with him, fighting with my brother, everything else because he wants to deny my son because he wanted to spice up our relationship for real.
I got you. So because soon after that instance, you found yourself pregnant, right?
Yep.
And now Jesse has all this time with Mason thought that he might not be the father.
Right.
Did he say that during your pregnancy?
No, not until I had my daughter. When I had my daughter, that's when things turned around. It was like, okay, well, look at him and look at her. Now compare the two. They can't be mine. Dude, look at these kids. They look just like him. Look at that. Look at that. No. Look at those. Look at the lips. Look at those lips. Those lips. Look at his chin. Look at that chin. He has the same chin.
But here's the thing. When it comes to your little daughter, around the time you got pregnant, you slept with another guy.
We were on a break.
So were you honest with him from the start?
Yeah, I told him from the beginning, yeah.
But here's the thing. There's another person involved in all this.
Right.
Because somebody else has been telling Jesse.
Right, so it gives him that ammunition, so he goes from that.
Yeah.
He jumps on it and
it's
tells
your
me.
brother-in-law, Chad, says he's not the father of either of those kids.
Yeah.
There's Chad.
My girl business, I don't even hear that. Look, sit down. No, I don't hear it.
Why are you so sure he's not the father?
Mason looks nothing like Jesse.
Mason.
Whatever, dude.
Mason looks nothing like
business.
Jesse.
I don't get in your business. Why are
he
you
doesn't
getting
even
in
have
my
any
business?
similar
I don't get in your
mannerisms.
business. Why are you
They
getting
don't
in
act
mine?
alike.
But here's the thing. Wait a minute. You all live with
In the
your
same
brother-in-law.
house. Yeah,
right?
we live in the same house, but I pay my rent. I pay my bills. You have no reason to come in my relationship because I don't come in yours.
You came into my relationship when you moved into my house.
Chad, you said that Mason doesn't look at all like Jesse. What
At
about
all.
Juniper Louise?
The time frame doesn't even match on that one. Like, it's not even possible.
You weren't even around. You weren't
it's
even
night
there.
and
You
day.
didn't know. You weren't even anywhere close to being
You
there.
literally told me. You had told me.
Alyssa, is Jesse a good father?
No, no, I brought him up from Missouri to Iowa to be able to be a father to our kids, to be able to be there and be a dad. But no, he wants to come home, he wants to go to work, and he thinks work is the only thing that he has to do.
Well, he works a night shift, right? So it's tough.
So what? I work the morning shift. Well, I mean, what does that mean? What does night shift have to do with anything?
So are you and Jesse together or not?
I do
Yeah, we're
everything that you
together.
don't.
You're together.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody here's Jesse. Jesse, come on. Have a seat. Jesse, are these your kids?
No,
No?
I don't think they
How
are.
can you say they ain't your kids? Are you kidding me?
Jesse, do you now think that convincing her to have a threesome was a bad idea?
Yes, I do.
Maybe you should
Go
have
ahead.
thought about that then.
When she said that she was pregnant with Mason, were you cool with that?
I was until we put two and two together and figured
About the
out
timing.
the time frame and how he could be. How he
Whatever.
could not be mine.
And what
I
about
mean,
the little girl? What about Juniper Louise?
There's no way she's mine. When she was conceived, we weren't even together.
But we were still
We weren't
sleeping
even together.
But we were still sleeping together.
One time.
We were still sleeping.
One time.
It only takes one time.
Do you want to be the father?
Yes. I mean, I spend every day, all day, and if I'm not at work or asleep, I'm with those kids.
Or asleep though. That's the thing. Or asleep though.
We're going to find out right now. In the case of 3-month-old Juniper Louise, Jesse, you are the father.
All right. That's fine. That's fine.
I told you. I
But
told you.
wait a second. Wait a
What?
second. I want to know
What?
about Mason.
What?
In the
That's right.
case of 18-month-old Mason, Jesse, you are not.
Told you.
She needs some comforting right now. You okay? All right. Was this
Either way, I'm going to be there for those kids. I mean,
right? But it seems that this must have been the result of this threesome.
most likely. I guess that's my fault. But she could have said no. That's not. It wasn't all on me. She could have said no.
You're going to be there for both these kids?
Yes.